Fantastic on him, can shut down the main entrance, which is the focal point for mousesports. They could have a serious chance here, but it all begins at this pistol. There's smoke and a flash available with 4 sets of Kevlar. 3 players on the CT side getting aggressive here towards Ivy, but mousesports are ready and waiting for it. They hear these footsteps and they've tucked themselves in. They are very ready for this.
Oh, he gets the angle he was looking for, but overwhelmed now as suddenly from 0 to 100, there are 3 Ts on Ivy. Alex has lost his teammates, now responsible for it.
Cyber looks things here, and mopoz needs information. He's got nothing. Does he go up the pop dog ladder?
He's heard a lot here. It's a lot of info right there. Oh my God, this guy is insane.
Oh, the timing, unfortunate. 4 had passed, but 1 remained, and Frozen will catch that flank. Now just Steel and Alex. Information won't get them anywhere, but frags like that will. A double from Alex into the site. Half health on Woxic, he wants the dunk. Oh, going for the lineup, but unfortunately for him, Woxic has repositioned. Carrigan touched a little, but from behind, Frozen looks for his third. No!
Oh, no!
He's messed it up. 3 kills for Alex, but unfortunately for him, he'd have to clutch with just a single point of health. Not a single bullet or a piece of lint can touch him.
I didn't think this round would end up to be quite an exciting one, but fair play to Alex there. 3 kills in total. Won't be winning the round, but still a valiant effort, I have to say, after conceding those first 2. Money strong for the AWP going forward. So here's Frozen, working with Woxic. Had an awkward moment towards Connect. As long as they win the round, though, not a huge deal.
Well, they forced.
Yeah.
Had they forced before we went into that replay?
Yeah.
They had, yeah.
Okay, I blinked and I missed it there. I thought they were going to be the conservative save here, but... Well, that's shutting down Team A. That's one way to do it.
Good stuff from Woxic. A nice reply here, looking for his second kill. A lot of aggression from mousesports at this point. They're fully committed. They're going to have to go off the back of this. This could be a dicey finish.
It's getting me nervous. Eastor's unarmored body is shredded. Steel's got another one in the meantime, though. Steel continuing his fragging prowess. Bomb will be retrieved by Chris J. They still committed to this open. They'll resmoke for Z, but look at the flank from Alex. He's going to get spotted. Rops does damage and can't quite convert his deagle bullets. Looks like mousesports will stabilize after the initial frags from Steel.
Absolutely will. That's the force. Wow. 2 Zeus has been brought out. Full eco pretty much from Movistar Riders here. Round out essentially. And the server might be overlooked here. We'll have a look. Oh.
Hey, he got it.
I wasn't even ready for that one.
Yeah, that one took me by surprise. Alex with the Zeus actually gets one. Go on, mopoz. Go on. Give me 2 for 2. Oh, I'm going to love it. Yes. No! Oh, he gets him just a little too far away. Doesn't get the damage. But unfortunately for the Zeus purchases, they do not translate into anything more.
That was exciting, though.
Yeah,
the first
10
kill
points.
Converted. I thought there was a second one available to them, but it's only the one. Lau now the P250 making his way from the toilets, and he's flushed away. Robs will convert the 3-0. Here comes that first goal. He won this double AWP setup. Must be instrumental to their success.
Yeah, so I mean, Alex has been playing Ivy, so I guess it makes sense to be picking up an AWP on that player if he's comfortable with it. You can see the lineup. That's a nice Molotov designed to stop the Carrigan push. Not going to be seeing that one today, and re-peeking straight into the off-angle Woxic. He's up on the middle of nowhere, on the bin, a point of elevation, makes it hard to adjust.
Look at how many players they have just clearing out those smokes. And they're all looking at Team A, and Robs comes out pop, he gets 2 big kills.
Yeah, they've overcompensated for the main entrance here, it seems, and now in a 4 versus 1 scenario, mopoz will be challenging from the Ivy, but unfortunately for him, he gets taken down as well. It's going to be a
size of 8 maps here just for everybody playing at home. So that's where he's pulling all those numbers from. So yeah, that's a rough one to go up against mousesports on their best map to have that stat line in play.
Expected, to be honest with you, in that first Inferno showing. They were 4-0 up, but then they started to go horribly wrong. I don't think Movistar Riders bounce back now, but can they cause any damage here at round 5? Pushing towards inner. mopoz leading the way with the deagle.
That's a good nade, and forced the fight. Robs was waiting for it for so long, and now an AK scooped up. They're coming from Pop. Chris could get caught, but he does manage to get out main. Lots more where that came from, and Deagle's connecting again. Lowell has found another. Chris J will finally claw one back. This is the AK. mopoz can do damage, but he's lost it. Big frags from Chris J, saving mousesports from letting this one spiral out of control. It will start to calm down now. Lowell flushed out into the open. He is able to stand his ground a little bit, but back-turned. Woxic from Green Train could be the end, and is.
He still gets the AWP. And a kill. This one not completely over just yet until then. Well, Frozen, better position, takes him out, and it will be the 5-0, but a deep plenty of money. They've got $14,000 in a couple of players here. Clean shot through the smoke, but Chris J saves the day, taking out the AK player this second trade. Just there. Here we go. Dollars.
Double ops again, so this is both gun rounds from the Riders here. They really want to prioritize this.
Alex, though, I couldn't believe he made a decision to challenge as openly as he did with no armor. If you're going to play glass cannon, you've got a massive open map. Play the defensive lines. Same line again, obviously more justified this time. Does have the Kevlar in place, but he's got 3 players heading towards Ivy.
So is he just going to catch them walking through? Tucking another close wall, they line up and a collateral. One into the thigh of Frozen though, so he lives to fight another day and does find the trade.
There, Voxer will throw away his sniper. Goes to the rifle instead, 1 minute remaining. Very passive from mousesports now.
Chris is in a position, I assume, to throw a smoke. Ooh, and Woxic's found the frag. That could be the cue. It's a flash first. Enables the peek, and it works wonderfully. They eat it up, but they weren't ready for E-Box. Rob's caught out. And Lau can do some more damage here. He needs the frag onto Chris and gets it. 2v2.
Could this be the first round?
Ooh, it looks good.
It does look good. 40 seconds remaining. This kill could decide it. Such low HP on both of these players now. Lopes, great position. They can't go inside.
Now bides his time. So much time left on that clock. 30 seconds, but Frozen walks into the crosshairs, and that's it. The first for Movistar Riders. Off the back of the rifles, I will admit.
Of mousesports. No double op setup available. Alex will have to make do with the FAMAS here. Lose this round, they're in a lot of trouble. Toxic. Ready and waiting at main entrance. Fires up a shot. Lots of utility being focused towards this area. Really just trying to deny any sort of access towards main. And it's an inside play, but looks at things. Look at the T set.
Oh, what a shot.
That they really want to.
It's way deep.
Yeah, they can. Chris J's happy to do it. He'll go first, and Mopoz to defend. He is in a lot of trouble here. The M4 will be removed quickly by Carrigan as mousesports look almost destined to bounce back here. 5 on 3. Your money's broken on the CT side. You've got to save these weapons. No two ways about it, I'm afraid.
That's all they've got. I saw a conversation, I think it was just, from fans on Reddit just having a conversation about, do I need to buy a helmet on the CT side? And actually, the vest and M4.
It's very situational. You just have to have a good read on the money and understanding on how this new money system works. To say new, it's been in for 6 months now. But you just need to be able to keep track of that. Is there a chance one of them's low? Could your position be exploited, etc.? Speaking of position being exploited, Carrigan will batter through the main entrance here. And he will take down Mopoz. It works out very nicely for the opening kill, but still ready for the second. The trade comes through. And they have got a 4 on 4, but Carrigan's still alive and kicking. Deep behind enemy lines, flushed out. And it will be a man advantage for Movistar Riders now.
Eastor could focus all of his attention onto Yard because of the push down from Alex.
Oh, he's got a freebie.
And he's got a complete freebie. Oh, knife in his hand and $6,000 down the drain. Just 2 players with an open B site.
Oh, that's the problem. They can win this. Molotov down towards connected, a bomb plant as well.
Plant,
nice
though?
open spot.
Yeah, that looks good. Can defend it from either side of this long and...
In. Frozen knows he has to be active here. There'll be backstabs coming through. First kill, not going to be his, leaving Rops in a 4 versus 1. Still possible, but highly improbable.
Can you smell it?
I can't right now.
I can't smell anything.
There's a faint aroma.
Yeah, maybe.
If he gets 1 kill, I might be believing.
Look at the time, actually.
Can you smell it?
Going to be on it. I can smell that the Rops is cooking something up, but not quite what he needed. They line up. It's probably pretty slim, right?
Yeah.
In an official capacity.
Like you said,
the fact that Fallen just got his first
one ever, right? So yes.
It was a misbuy. I'm going to say it was a misbuy.
Isurus?
Yeah, I think it was Isurus. I was going to say that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But that sounds right. So that's fine with me.
Could have been the Canids. Going straight out, Chris J. Going to rinse and repeat. Same Molotov, same smoke, same flashbangs. Pausing now by Olof. They've got some early presence, 2 of them in fact. Carrigan's right behind him, so they're out again. They felt last time to steal, and again he gets it. He knows what he needs to do to punish this outside aggression. And now the push comes in, and he gets both of them. Chris J, he trades and then some. Doubling up, now deploying utility to make it difficult for the rotate. Eastor reveals his AWP is on the site, and Chris lives to fight another day, tells the tale of the AWP in his thigh.
Clips him through the E-box here, and they still have a fighting chance on the CT side, but this interaction is very important indeed. Mopoz will be good for 1, but Eastor keeps the dream alive here. Great shot from Alex, leaves us in a 1 versus 1. Now Robs has got the chance to win this. Up against Eastor, he knows he's on the bomb train here. Oh, hits him again. It's the Desert Eagle. He'll close things out there. 3 on the board for Movistar Riders. Though, eStore keeps the dream alive, and even after this sequence, you'd think the round's over, but apparently not.
So here's the deal with this CT-sided setup that the Riders are running. They have to dedicate 2 players up close towards E-Box and T-Main because they're worried about this little snake out from Carrigan and co. But that also means they need someone to be dealing with Pop. They're dealing with the smoke early, and then someone passive towards Ivy. If I'm mousesports here, knowing that they're in one of the furthest positions to rotate away, sell the fake with the smokes, and get inside.
Yeah, they're just charging Pop now. And missed shot from eStore. God, there's chaos ensuing. He can't find anything. Steel finally goes down. That's the 3rd round they've tried it. This time it works out. A tag from eStore finished off, and Carrigans does manage to burn another opponent. Just leaves mopoz as the dust eventually settles, staring at a Molotov for what feels like an impossible retake.
This is such a massive victory for mousesports as well. Bear in mind, the last round went down to the 1 versus... and 3 to survive with the AWP in the hands of Chris J.
I'm just watching this back, the instant towards the inner site. It's like that Mouse, unfortunately, they can't see the setup the way it is right now, but if they looking for...
Well, for now, it's going to be the eco from Movistar. They've got the M4. Some Desert Eagles, a smoke, but especially if you get a little bit aggro towards inside, mopoz won't get the timing spot on that. And maybe we will with a P250. Steel gives it his all, but he'll be going down surely. He gets one for his troubles here, but taken down eventually there. 4 versus 3. CTs focusing their efforts towards inside. Rob's patrolling towards Pop Dog, and we do have the boost. This could be a turning point.
It certainly could. This is the only rifle they have as well, so putting your ace up your sleeve, as it were. He knows the angles he's got to be looking out for, and that's the first. Will he be ready for the trade? Repositioning, great nade. He's even got a Molotov on top of that. That's just powerful stuff. With only 1 rifle and deagles, they've managed to... Oh, no, Woxic's not ready for this, and he misses the shot. He had 1 chance. They're going to do this.
I thought Voxic was going to hit the no-scope there, but now a 3-on-2. The round turns on his head.
See, yeah. eStore from main goes Ivy. Spots gets the info, knows there's one towards the red train. mopoz will find it. Frozen looking to clutch. He can't. Have they got time? Have they got kits? They do. Kits. And Bob's your uncle, 4 for Movistar Riders on just deagles and a single saved rifle. They dig themselves out of a travesty economically.
As soon as that drops the AT on top of Frozen, denies the plant for another 10 seconds there. His teammates then pushing Ivy, get the AWP up, and sure, it's a patient round, but one that works out spectacularly. They had the defuse kit, wanted to make sure they could set up for Movistar Riders. If they win this round, they can still win the half. That could still happen. They'll shut down the money after getting this victory, if they can. Yeah,
and a crazy statistic that I've just been fed by SEO. I'll talk about it in a second, but oh, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for mousesports statistically on this map.
The T side, so it is obviously difficult to get any trade kills coming through in that regard, but Rops, he's going to be tested again, and well, they get the better of Steel this time, but well, we'll trade back towards main. Mousesports falling one after the other here, and as you can see, the trade potential not really there.
Oof, good shot from Carrigan, though. Not out of this round just yet. 3-on-3, double AWPs as well. That's the bomb down, though. Big problem, as Alex will find the penultimate kill. Robs with almost no chance here. 35 seconds. Nades all around him, 6 HP. If he can take down one of the AWPs, that's something, yeah. Oh, he's going to chips in the night beneath him, but he still close things out.
With the deagle, no less. Oh, we were talking about that, you know, there's a clear reason that the Spanish squad want to be pulling out these double AWPs. They were prioritizing it by round 4, and well, this round, powers combined do pull home the 5th.
It's looking better out there, boys.
This is looking like perhaps
they're turning it around. Yeah, they were looking like they weren't even going to turn up to train whatsoever, but slowly but surely they're grinding their way back into it. They have got the eco out of mousesports here, but they have to win it first. Alex will get the opening kill. That's towards Ivy. Carrigan removed. Normally found on the other side of the map. And now mopoz. He's got an open road here, looking to close things down. Deny the plant. P2000's out. Frozen will pull one back, but the round is over.
Yeah. Carrigan, that death there, that makes it his 5th open.
Probably assuming they can just cruise through the CT side. But after map 1, having your back against the wall in that regard, just probably taking this one a little bit more seriously than map number 1, I would say.
Absolutely. And bear in mind, if Movistar Riders win this half, win a pistol in the second as well, they're capable of 2-0ing this. Like, we've seen the tenacity. They were down 4-0 on Inferno as well, came back and won in regulation. So it can happen. mopoz with a double. Great stuff here. Movistar Riders opening advantage, and Steel, he'll be pushing once again. Voxic Knife out, taken down, and he spotted a second as well.
Whoa, the way Steel has been getting his frags is exactly like the way Robs has. From behind he strikes, and now Frozen finding one, but even a second chance onto, I believe that's mopoz retreating. A Blau pushed up, gets another. mousesports, they're getting out-pushed. These CT positions are catching them off guard, and a seventh. They are really so...
Everybody out there, right? We've seen this like plenty of times before where teams go like hyper-aggressive and do those kind of, right? That's saying that once you do it, right, in this situation, Movistar Riders have watched all these demos, they've identified weaknesses and this, and they say, oh, Steel likes to push here, he likes to do that. This game would be different, it would be a completely different story, but one team has more information than the other, and they're really punishing them for it here in these later stages of the second half. These double AWPs are coming alive. We noted that from gun round number 1.
A resurgence from Movistar Riders here. Fantastic work to get back into this half, and a convincing finish as well. It's a 5-on-2. Frozen and Boxic stuck in towards main entrance, and Movistar Riders have done enough to actually win this half. It looked like they were absolutely done for.
It really did. I mean, the first 5 went mousesports' way. So from there, from round 6 onwards, you can see this comeback is...
They should be able to go into their B, C, D, well, all the way to Z games. One would hope here on what used to be.
Onto something there. They smoked the sunny side here. Going to focus on the backtrack. But Boxic not playing any of those games. He will get the first kill, but they are going to make their way quickly towards the backtrack area. Did they go through CT spawn? Is there a smoke down there as well? Was that the HE? I think it was the latter. Robs will take one back, bring us into a 3-on-3, but the inside attack is coming, and it's a big kill.
That's huge. Chris J was ready for it. And now Carrigan frantically trying to find a position so he can deal with this push and has to be precise onto the first. That's the bomb. Eastor going down, but from behind, Alex can strike. This is looking positive. Robs to clutch, 1 versus 2.
Well, they know what the bomb is. He can confirm that in a second.
He's not ready for the left, though. Look at Steel's after position. He
Had a lot of impact, hasn't he? You just look at some of the duels that he's winning. Here he gets the opening as they're coming out Ivy. This one here against Chris J was probably the most important, because if they get bottleneck there, then they potentially get sight. And the force buy in reply.
Absolutely true. This is where our Riders, we know they've done their homework. Massive deficit to kick things off, but they've recovered this game now. But mousesports are very proficient with the Desert Eagles. That's a problem. Voxic on the scout as well. Flashbang goes over. First kill found for Alex.
Yeah, completely.
Stick together. Got Lau towards outside, just keeping anyone in this position on this side of the map. Boost comes through. Nice shot. And it will be converted.
He couldn't work out where that was coming from. Don't blame him. Heading to winner. Still 2 CTs waiting. Frozen, drawing their fire as best he can, so Rops can put it in their belly. Quick kills, 3 in fact, with the Desert Eagles. And mousesports force buy is paying off. Great frag from mopoz, but immediately traded. Frozen's triple is what...
Kill outside, there's no one else there. Pretty obvious as to what you're doing there. I know what they've got in mind there. They've seen 2 players towards outside. There's a boost going on, but you've run into 2 Desert Eagles and not any utility, no flashes at all, 1 by 1. And that's what you'll get. And then the boost was very innovative, and it's going to cause a force buy out of Movistar Riders as well. Deagles, PD50s, and MAC-10s here, as mopoz with just a MAC-10, no armor, makes its way out of main entrance. Off we go.
Woof. That is a look. The glass cannon MAC-10 hoping to find some space, and well, they've been given it. And Christie's already gone down. Frozen in heaven has to do a lot of heavy lifting. Carrigan still on the bomb train as well, but the glass cannon MAC-10 is connecting again, just softening up for Alex's pistol. Another kill for mopoz. They do all right with that one, just pistols, and they managed to take 3 rifles out of the
spy, however. So can't really do much of this round, unfortunately. mopoz, after getting 2 kill 5 players in, but we'll see if they can get anything done here at all.
Spray getting a bit wild. Their spacing was good, but not good enough. They will fall in the end.
Oh, they got the old double
out of
buff.
main, and Chris J with only a USP.
Yeah, it works.
It works. Double pumping, and the bomb goes down. Steel celebrating. He knows he's done enough and ready to collect. They've got $800 extra in their pockets.
That's so well played. So they had Glocks, nothing else, and it was a convincing double fake there towards outside. Get the bomb down, and job's a good one. That's all they wanted, and a kill.
What are they looking for? They lost the rifle under the train?
Yeah, they must have done.
So first we had Poison lose a smoke, and now there's a rifle in the void.
Go deeper, get in there.
Go under the ground rush. We might be able to see it when we click through.
I need to do some more reading. I've got no excuse now. Just, you have to stay indoors.
This second half, 10-9, very close game, but remember, mousesports on the CT side. It's their pick as well. You'd have them as a favourite, but mopoz, he might be able to find Robs here. We'll see, and they're not going to check it. Bomb goes down, but the trade comes through. Chris J will keep that man advantage strong. Do they get the plant down here? The bomb's still on the floor.
Oh, this is intense. 4 versus 3. Yeah, that loose bomb could be a problem. But again, with the impact, Steel levels the playing field. He will not be ready for this angle, I assume. Very tight line, but he gets it as well. Steel's on for an ace. He's got 3 kills already. Into the site for his squad.
Wow. Very well played from him. Can he get the bomb down as well? It's going to be close to scout towards upper. And they've got a 3-on-2 lead here. You're right, though. Steel on for the ace. Fantastic footwork to get the bomb recovered, find a couple of kills, the awareness as well to catch that angle. Do Frozen and Vox even want to go for this? They have kits. They've got a smoke. I would suggest they will. But very slow on the approach.
And Lau's position could very well be the be-all and end-all of this round. And already, it's Alex and Steel to convert. 4 kills in total for Steel.
Nothing special there. It was an inside rush.
Yeah.
That was just an inside rush.
This was the moment, right? When Steel gets this angle, the next kill, like it was unreal. The fact that Robside had his number there, I think it was looking for a double orb setup here. So mousesports still with plenty of cash, but you can see they're fully invested.
Nothing.
The old setup is. We've seen this a lot. So the AWP stands on top of the upper ramp to get a better angle towards upper. And then you've got the Rob's position, looking towards lower here, playing off each other. Robs can swing towards the upper ramp if required, use the smoke, and Chris J gets one through it.
They're going to hate that. Just as the smoke bloomed, takes it as his trigger. Rob's trying to nutmeg, actually, going to use their smoke against them if they walk through this. Oh, this is powerful. He just blocks them. He's even going to get another one. Rob's is the stop sign, and he blocks off 2. 1 to cross. That's Lau with the bomb. He has to get across the line that Chris J's holding. He does manage to find his teammate, but Chris is just still holding this line. It could be peak, though.
No.
Oh, they're playing it so well.
No.
Eastor lets the cross and enables the cross of the bomb, and there's so much time, they're not even rushing it.
A 2-on-2 with no kits here as well. Vox is going to have to go for the flick from hell. He takes a lot of damage, down to 40 HP. How is he still going here? 3 chances he's given before Lau will take him down, and Carrigan, he does win these, to be fair, the 2 versus 1, but 25 seconds, they've gone towards outside. Almost certainly, they know exactly where he is, 50 HP, and off they go. He knows it as well, so he's just going to be running towards connector. Still going to go for it, but they've got a huge advantage now. Looking to take the lead here on the T side of train. Bomb we planted, a Molotov spot on. He can't rush through. Has to go CT spawn.
He's trying to fake the steps, anything to give him a way back in. It has worked. You can see that they've got the AWP staring at backtracks. Maybe this
He's
could
none the
be...
wiser.
He still could get completely caught here. Oh, but Laul arrives just in the nick of time for his 4th. Steel
Off right there, but here's a note coming on through. 11 of the 12 opening kills for the Riders have been on Chris J and Carrigan. Now, in the first half, we know that their playstyle is to get out middle and try and find those opening kills.
They're going to have to concede potentially the 12th, unless a simple Deagle and a P250, a couple of Kevlar vests is going to get them far enough.
They've got a single HE, Chris J with the P2000 armor setup. You don't see that too often. We'll see whether this will work out for them. Going to be the first kill being delivered here by Steel. Eastor will convert it, and now looking to exploit this outside bomb side. It's going to be great stuff from Lau. That's going to be 6 kills in the last 2 rounds for him. Frozen can do nothing about it. And just 1 kill found, 12 to 10 now. Money.
Was the first player to fall. It was only an eco, but still adds to that stat line right there.
So that's 12 of 13.
Yeah, Sports as they are sitting behind here. If they can't put this one on the board, it's looking like it could be a 2-0. And
we've seen so many close-range Deagle battles recently. The crossfires can be superb. Don't even need the headshot. Spam some chest shots in, and it's more than enough. Flash towards inside. Doesn't catch Rops. Does he get 2 here? Apparently not. Lovely movement.
Oh, he's so well rehearsed in all the different ways he can position himself, and does manage to catch another before a quick flick from Eastor, and he continues to add more to the tally. A missed shot. Woxic does not make the same mistake, and an aid to soften up for the retake. Frozen coming in from Brown Horse. 2 of them on the site. Alex's Molotov will keep the flank at bay, but that's only 7 seconds. There's much more of that on the clock.
Sound cue for Frozen. He mistimed it. He gave up his own spot there. He took 1 tick of damage here, and it goes down to 2 versus 1.
No way.
They got the first 2 picks. There's a 5 versus 3. And Voxic now with no kip, no time, no hope. He should be falling back. He hasn't got a kip.
What's he expecting to achieve here? He needs to get out.
This kit just in front of him, but he's not being offered any frags here. This is it. Woxic's done. This is round 13. He's even going to lose the AWP.
Oh, worst case scenario for what?
A pistol anyone investing too much, but Esau saves the day here. 2 stunning shots a second. He was on for the third as well, but wasn't required in the end. Fantastic work here from Alex.
Well, they're human and they're mad.
Yeah, I think the more, right, that's the pinnacle of Counter-Strike. So these tier 2 teams, they've been watching all the tier 1 guys. The tier 1 guys only watch within their own realm, right? So they're so much more familiar. We even got that from Steel's mouth.
I mean, and Carrigan's dream is always to win a major, and it's my dream too.
I like what you did there. Either way, Alex, he'll be opening up the frags. Chris J has got something to say about it, and it's enough to distill out the bomb plan. So he's still alive here, looking to cause more and more deaths, if possible. The Molotov will obscure vision.
Ooh, hard shot to hit. Chris is in trouble.
Oh, they can't get that bomb down.
Nice follow-up. He continues to stay dynamic, looking to slow them down. A weapon could be retrieved here. AK-47 and 24 bullets, the dream. Chris,
I think they lose this.
He's in a lot of trouble. Lal does lose some damage, but still manages to catch Rob's backtracks.
The boost towards connector.
Oh, they're watching it! Oh!
There it is.
They know exactly where he is now. He was just a footstool for Chris J. They know exactly where he's weighing. And actually, mopoz just takes the fight, takes the initiative, and 14. Is this really happening? Capable of here up against an opponent like this with so much at stake. It's a lot of Counter-Strike to be played, and this time, Movistar Riders, it seems like all their hard work is starting to pay off in the server. Lau, aggressive. He's putting a little bit on him. Carrigan's book, but Woxic lines them up, knocks them down like Spanish Skittles. And that's the end of that one.
The double kill with the AWP is what you like to see there. It's Voxic to deliver the headshot as well. 5 versus 2.
Just like that.
mopoz. So, won't be finding series point just yet. Going to see if they can cause some financial damage here. mousesports are fully invested. Double AWP set up once again, but there's the bomb going down. It's going to guarantee the round here at least.
Quick question, Chetty. When they're doing that fast push-out main, when mousesports are doing it, the Molotov towards the green train to stop the angle that Woxic just took and got a collateral, are they throwing that as they run out of main?
Yeah.
So they're...
Spawner, you maybe clip on a wall, you will find yourself in a lot of trouble, right?
No
time to time, because it is so dependent on the spawns and being able to get on out through main.
Just get that bottle of flame on the floor.
Another gun round for Movistar Riders. Different approach though. Smokes down. Chris J, aggressive, the AWP, flicks off. Go for the wallbang, doesn't connect. And a bit of a default spread here from the Spaniards. We'll see whether they can bust through. And here's these smokes. Orb shot rattling off, getting very, very close indeed. But mopoz still alive and kicking.
This is going to be quite the brawl. Expect this to go from 0 to 100 very fast. At the moment, blood has been drawn. And it's time to see what the response will be. One pop, one E-box. They're so spread out on yard. And another frag coming in from Frozen. He gets another as well. It's falling apart, dissolving at the seams. Movistar Riders, or Movistar, excuse me, do have mopoz, though. Perhaps a second as well. He's tapped away at Frozen, but the frag is clean from Rops. And they needed that. 12 now for Mouse.
4. mousesports can still 16-14 this. That's
Up against the Deagles, no armor for now. Bit of utility deployed towards outside. It's for the inner push. They have got some fancy plays here. Looking towards upper though. Chris J sits like a turret, takes down the first, and that could be the round in itself. Oh, it's Frozen. He's actually got up Pop Dog as well. Trying to lock them in, but it cost him his life.
Ooh, baby. Having to respect this deco. Keep them at arm's length, and this is going to be a spot now. Steel, his hands are visible, and tapping away will be Carrigan. Woxic finding another. Look at the range by which they're finding these fights. It makes it almost impossible.
This is what you want to be doing when you know you've got the round in the palm of your hand. No one has to be exploring for kills. Keep everyone alive. Keep it clinical. And Alex will be left in a 4 versus 1. Very well done from mousesports here. We're going to close things down in regulation if possible. And like we said, Movistar Riders will get third stage in the last few rounds.
28 to be precise so far on map 2 of game 1, day 3 of ESL One's road to Rio. Dignitas NIP. Our second game of the day. Excited to see those two head to head. And this one, it's about to get all the more exciting. Carrigan aggressive towards main. Eastor's aware of it. And that smoke's going to make things difficult. He can't challenge now.
Oh my God, he can't even scope right now.
Oh, very uncomfortable times. And he loses his life. Woxic checking it. And responsive. Ooh, looking to panic and get himself out of the dodge. He's actually still managed to get away with that. 9 HP, but calling red flags in IV. 2 players advancing through that, and Chris J's going to fill the gap. This is nice.
Yeah, the double orb setup now. It's going to work out for a second kill. Not quite. Both the orb is low at this point, but both are live. Voxic at 9, Christian at 34. They still have the man advantage here, as Frozen will extend it. Alex dropped to the floor. Looking for 14-14. Should be converted here. Carrigan patrols towards Ivy. 2 players there. Should be getting at least one of those, if not 2. Spots a second and plays the more passive game again.
And the fight was brought to him. It was still nice, aggressive maneuver on the first, but Frozen, very precise from Pop, puts it to a stop. Now full versus 1. Lau. Admittedly, Woxic and Chris are low, but their AWPs and the range of train is absurd.
So do they want to force buy now around this AK-47 and go for it, or do they let mousesports get another round, get the 15th up and go for a full buy in Kevlar? Not much else. You can see, yeah, that they didn't even justify Kevlar.
Nades, yeah.
So he's gone for some Kevlar, gone for some nades here, try and make the AK work. Stab each other for some reason. Bit of a laugh.
No. No fun for anyone, that one. Lau just stabbing, right-click no less, into...
Caught red-handed.
Into steel.
We saw it on the screen.
We saw it, we know. Let's see if he can justify. Get some redemption here on such a...
To be honest with you, but time will tell. It's been the Chris J AWP towards up. It has been a bit of a nuisance for them, to say the very least. It looks promising for a couple more kills here once again. Robs waiting by the lower ramp. Here's the nades being pulled. Calling for the rotation. Look at all the grenades fly in here.
Whoa.
Great
Nice
execution,
nades.
but I don't think it'll lead into many kills. Alex gets 1. Can they get the bomb down here? They actually can. Lau's still alive.
And now, with AWPs, it gets awkward. A double AWP retake for mousesports. If they can just drop that clock, they've got a shot. Another AK has been picked up. Eastor on that. Don't forget, there's only a single vest. Lau will have to be the hero if his teammates don't manage to slow them down. Alex using the smoke to the best of his advantage. That Molotov will force the fights. Eastor could burn here. Eastor is burning. He's gone down. Lau, we said he might have to be the hero. Now is his chance. He's going to get tested first. Second as well. Mopoz keeps him safe.
It's the AWPs.
Oh, it is. It's going to be so slow. Christian has found it. All he has to do is survive. Mopoz, all he has to do is get 1 frag. He's tagged him. He plays it perfectly. Murstray's on it. Woxic has to defend him. 1 shot onto the Christian. He's run out of bullets. He hasn't got time. They do it with a single rifle. Fuse as well.
Oh, I didn't think he was going to pull it off there.
He runs out of bullets.
He did. It was so insane. What a performance that was. The Desert Eagle single AK-47 comes down to the wire, and Voxic can't do it. They lose both the AWP. Mopoz only with 1 smoke. Lau, similar sort of story. So not the perfect setup for them, but not bad either.
Brown Halls begins.
Rocks to defend. Chris J there again.
That nade just told them exactly where he was playing from. He is still in limbo right now. That's a great opening. That's a better follow-up.
Yeah, that works wonderfully. Now into the site they will go. Looking for Rops, but Chris J's found one. Just by surviving, Rops has done so much. He's such a nuisance and nearly a crater. Carrigan does go down. Alex on the wrong side of the map. And he will go down. We're off to
the CT side of mousesports. If they want to go for a double AWP setup, you lose that first round, you will not have a double AWP setup for the next round. Definitely not the last one. So you do need to be careful there. This is when the conversation about helmets comes in as well. You might not be buying a helmet. Well. So yeah, there it is. Chris J no helmet, Robs no helmet, 2 defuse kits. You got to be
because he knows 2 clicks to the belly is all it takes. Of course, the headshots work even more. Alex coming out of main here. Carrigan may not be expecting this. Just this cavalier walk-up. The dink did come out. A reaction from Carrigan. Not bad. Frozen dueling out with Steel and has 1 out as well. Eastor claws it back. Keeping things level. CTs, they're all towards the B side of this map.
They've made sure that all the holes are plugged there as the bomb gets planted. The AWP and the retake. Remember, money is a factor here. First round of overtime, 3-on-3.
Both of the kits are dropped as well.
That's a good point.
Very good point.
Chris J coming in from T-Spawn with Deagle.
Eastor's watching it, or he was. Still is. Tightest of lines. And oh, Chris J's Deagle did connect, but so does Eastor's AWP. Robs, however, opening up the site. There's a chance to try and get something on that. There's no smokes unless Chris J can get his smoke on it. Lau spotted and traded. Woxic's got it. All onto Eastor. He just has to get them off that bomb. Misses his shot, but they haven't got the kit. They haven't got the time. And this one is going Eastor's way.
The kits is a massive factor. You're dead on. He wants to try and take Voxic down if he can, and he does. Oh, not quite. The bomb didn't catch him.
I had 2 rounds back-to-back. You bottom out going into the last. So Chris J going for that Deagle purchase in the first round, probably get ahead. But their money, if they lose this one, it's still going to be pretty rubbish. Yeah. Look at this, Frozen with 800. You got Carrigan who...
Movistar Riders not giving away anything just yet. HE's very effective there towards Frozen. Not sure what happened there. Still just... Well, they flashed in, hoping that Chris J will be there, but he's one step ahead of it, apparently. The shot's not, though. Outlet Steal out of the pop dog area, and now things become very tight indeed. Still 2 players towards inner, and still it's on the bomb side.
Chris has hit some spectacular shots, but the spray from Steel's good enough. Frozen chooses not to announce his presence because all he has to do is stop that bomb. It's on Lowell. They're pushing in together. His back is turned, and he will not get it down. Round 1. mousesports take it simply by the survival of Rops.
8-0 on opening duels, by the way.
Damn, I mean, considering with the opening deaths for Chris and Carrigan were plentiful, it's nice to counterbalance that with 8 for Woxic opening frags. Eastor's just gone straight out main with the AWP and taken down Chris. Matters into his own hands and Steel straight out as well. They've thrown caution to the wind.
This could be it. Lowell will find the 3rd kill. Both players towards inside. Rops and Voxic in a lot of trouble here. The bomb to be planted. They've got plenty of time to do it this time. HE will be thrown in vain. But still a 4-on-2 ensues. Rops and Voxic to retake it. They've got smokes and incendiaries.
There's always a chance. That's what they say. I'm not so sure this time. Robs and Woxic going to have to give it their best shot. Utility present. Information not. Grouping up, just hoping that they can take this contact together and at the very least trade, but a perfect flashbang.
Tremendously. So they got the double orb set up out. That's when Alex looked fantastic. See if it works out again. First round of the second half. Movistar Riders can get series point with 1 CT round here.
Nice shot from Alex. He opens up again. This could very well be the 18th, but Woxic has already managed to find the trade. Ooh, Robs. Twinkle toes spotted. Lowell. A warning nade in response.
Oh, Eastor, this kill could be everything right here. That's taken away box hole control. They've lost everything mousesports in this round.
The fact, you know, is Rops as well, who's always there alone. That's such a massive call. You can just say, well, no one else is going to be here. They won't even challenge towards Brown Horse anymore, knowing the orbs in that spot. Looking for a series point. Just 1 round will do it. Steal, he might have guaranteed it. Carrigan and Voxic are low, 4-on-2. They have got the bomb. Carrigan with some space. Steele seems to be aware of it, takes him down.
Always there. You throw a main smoke, Steel, just like a moth to a flame, fly round is all they need. mousesports on the ropes. Just to take us to overtime, they need to string 2 together.
Molotov from Carrigan.
It's a fake.
The perfect game at this point. You're absolutely dead on there towards inside. They're going. And Voxic. Eastor isn't getting the better of him in a lot of these duels now. They're going to fully commit towards inside. No CT presence there at all. Mopez will have to do his best with the flashbang down towards the lower ramp and try and challenge. And that's the bomb. Why has Voxic got the bomb at lower ramp?
He can't get out.
They were going to go for a quick
slow,
but they should be fine. 4-on-2.
Now with the smoke deployed, he will have a safe passage and the look at the positions of the Movistar Riders remaining players.
Well, Alex might have to save considering he's only got $50 left here. So I think that'll be the case, but mousesports at least pull 1 back. 1 round to go. 18-17 after this one. Hold on to the M4. I don't know why he's going for the exit kills there. You're the one who needs the money. Well, I guess he wants to go down. Lowell not happy with surviving here.
So Karen's going to have 5K next round. Yeah, you're right. They'll have money in the final anyway. This is just for stats, really.
Well, Frozen should get him. So they can still buy, but Alex, if he hadn't survived there with 1,400, could have been a bit dicey, but it doesn't.
He doesn't always have to go into the bargain bin, does he? The bloody guy shops at the salvos. He's out there every week with the...
We saw Frozen get caught by the sound cue on the Molotov and Robs too now. 47 seconds. Flashing in, it's perfect. Enables mopoz to find the Ivy presence, and now just 2 remain. It looks like they're actually doing it. Can they seriously take a series off of mousesports? They totally can. Woxic would have to clutch to deny it. Movistar Riders' hard work has totally paid off. He'll upgrade to the AK, but he's caught by Lowell, and they've done it. A 2-0.